I still want Enzo Maresca to start Philip Johansson in the Premier League.
Right.
So now that Chelsea is on fire, this could be the right moment to break that barrier. He should not allow too many holes at the back. He should pair the central defense with a high quality pairing there. Definitely, I would love to see Liverpool. For him, he has to be there. The question will now be Tosin or Badiashile.
Right, guys, welcome to another exciting episode on the Chelsea Fans Headquarters channel. Today, we're having a conversation around the preview of the game against Brentford. And let me kindly remind you that Chelsea are still second at the time we were shooting this video. Even in any case, we are moved from second, but we were second before. You should know that. Right. Chelsea will be playing tomorrow. That's on Sunday against Brentford. A much anticipated game. As usual, I have my man GH Armando in the building.
Yeah,
right. GH, quickly. Chelsea have been in very good form, undoubtedly, and it's been exciting for Chelsea fans, and it gives us some kind of energy getting into every game. Do you think this is one of the games that we're going to go into with that winning mentality and winning energy as well? I mean, knowing from what a team Brentford can be.
Okay, well, first of all, I think, like you rightly said, Chelsea has been on fire.
Right.
But this game could be Enzo Maresca's biggest test so far in the season.
Why do you think so?
All right. So the reason is that Chelsea haven't been able to beat Brentford since 16th October 2021.
Wow. About 3 years?
Exactly.
Right.
Chelsea haven't been able to beat Brentford. And it was a 1-0 win away from home.
Right.
So since then, in the Premier League, Chelsea have not won a game against Brentford.
The head-to-head is very close.
Exactly.
Right.
And in the last 5 to 6 matches, Chelsea's best is draw against team like Brentford.
Right.
Which is not a good records going into this game. So that's the reason why I said it could easily be one of the bigger tests for Enzo Maresca and his team.
Right.
But we can't, argue that Chelsea is on fire. So now that Chelsea is on fire, this could be the right moment to break that barrier. They have been, struggling to break over the years
for a long time
against Brentford. So absolutely, this could be the absolute right time to do that. Brentford themselves haven't been bad so far this season. They've been getting big results.
Yes.
And they don't easily lose points. So I think if Chelsea are able to break this Brentford down, it could be the turning point for the team. Actually.
Right, a turning point for the team. Right, and if you look at the last 5 games of Brentford, they've been able to win 3. They lost 1 and they drew 1. They've been able to win against a Newcastle that beat us.
Exactly.
So I think it is a team that probably has mixed results. You might think that they are not doing well, but they do well in some areas.
They score a lot of goals.
A lot of goals.
Yes.
I mean, Mbomo and his people would just...
Wissa. I can remember the goal Wissa scored against Chelsea last season. That overhead kick is still fresh in my memory.
So this is a game we should go in with some kind of history, some kind of that kind of energy that.
But what I like about this Chelsea team, they are solid together, and they know whatever that we are seeing here, they might have gone through several times.
Right.
So this season is like they go at anybody who actually gave them tough time in the previous seasons. So that's particular one thing I like about this team, and their togetherness. They are very conscious at the moment. Whatever they do, they are doing it for the team, for the coach, and everybody around the club.
Right. So what are you looking at? What do you think that Enzo Maresca should do in order for us to win this game? I mean, based on maybe it could be tactical, it could be otherwise.
Yes.
What do you think that would help?
Okay, so tactically, I think the shape of the team is he need to look at that.
Right.
He should not allow too many holes at the back. Very, very important. They shouldn't allow too many holes at the back. So the defense should be intact. He should pair the central defense with a high quality pairing there. Definitely, I would love to see Liverpool. For him, he has to be there. The question will now be
Who pairs
Tosin
with him?
or Badiashile. You get me?
Right.
So from that point of view, I think that is where I'll now take a look at who should come in at the right back, because I know definitely Kukura will be at the left back. Who should come in the right back? Is he going to start with Caicedo and then the two Enzo, Lavia in the midfield?
Right.
Or will he go direct with
Caicedo and Enzo in the midfield? Or Caicedo and Lavia
in the midfield?
Which would definitely be working.
I think for the balance of the team, I definitely would love to see Malo Gusto starting.
Gusto.
For the balance of the team,
Right.
yes.
Right.
Malo Gusto should come in and then solidate the back four. Then in the midfield, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. That's what I would love to see.
Right.
That will give us the better balance. If we are attacking, we'll have Enzo Fernandez there. If we are defending, Caicedo will be there to help.
But okay, you go finish.
Yes, so in attack, that is something I also want to see him take very seriously. I know he clearly stated that Noni Madueke will be starting. Then I would love to see Jadon Sancho as well, and then Kopama in the middle.
Right.
Jackson as usual. Remember, Jackson has a point to prove. He said it in the last game that when he was substituted, we all see he was angry at himself.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't any for the substitution, but for him personally, his performance.
Yes, right.
He wasn't impressed with himself.
Right.
That is the fighting. That is the desire, and
We need to see these players.
Exactly.
Right.
So for me, the shape of the team will be very, very important. Knowing that Brentford rely on quick counter and then set pieces,
And they are good at it.
exactly.
They are very good at it.
So
And looking
the
at
back,
our defense, we just have to be
to
strong.
be careful
Right.
at the
Right.
back there. We need to be strong defensively, and of course, close all holes at the back.
But if you ask me, I think Chelsea has always been we've been very good defensively and offensively, and even in the midfield. When Enzo plays that Caicedo at the right back and have him invert into the midfield,
Right.
Now you see, you feel that if Gusto comes in, it might give a better balance. Which of these two do you think that would rather work with this Brentford setup?
All right. So this Brentford team, like I said, they rely on a counter.
Right.
So I definitely, that is why I need.
So it means we have to have a stable back four.
Back four.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Not too much of the inverting. We need to have that flat four, even if Malo Gusto is overlapping,
Right.
but he has the pace. Remember, he has the pace to recover quickly. So for me, that is the reason I would love to see that flat back four.
Right. And in the midfield, you prefer a Caicedo and Fernandez. What's your reason for benching Lavia?
Lavia, solid player, absolutely amazing. But if I look at the productivity aspect of Enzo Fernandez at the moment, I need that. We need that against a very compact Brentford team. One pass and it could result into the goal. So that creativity, I need it in the midfield. And of course, I know Lavia is very good, but he has its limits in terms of arriving at the box of the opponent. And we saw it clearly how Enzo Fernandez has been doing it for a couple of games now, scoring a lot of goals and assisting as well. So I definitely think that for the balance of the team, we will have an upper hand in attack in Enzo Fernandez, and then defensively we'll have Caicedo.
Caicedo as well.
Exactly.
Right, beautiful. And you make mention of the fact that Enzo Maresca said that he's going to be starting Madueke.
Yes.
Most possibly because Pedro Neto will be out of this game.
Yeah.
What is your take on this particular comment by? Do you think that he is the immediate replacement for Pedro?
Yeah. Well, currently, no doubt, he is the immediate replacement, and this should give him the opportunity to come back.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Pedro Neto nearly took over the position, if not because of the suspension. So he has to sit up. Madueke has to know that, well, my position is really, really under threat.
And he has to see this as a fresh start for him.
Exactly. He has to do
prove
that.
His point,
He has to take control of the game
Right.
and then improve, create a lot of chances, not just trying to score by himself, but score, help the team as well.
Right.
Exactly. I think he can do that.
Beautiful. Generally, aside the players that we've pinpointed, can you just walk us through your playing squad, your starting squad for this particular game, so that we just have it together?
Yes, for whatever reason,
Right.
I still want Enzo Maresca to start Philip Johansson
Right.
in the
game.
Premier League.
Right.
So this match, I would love to see him for the composure.
Right.
At the back there, we need that composure. We need that.
And I cannot agree. I think I totally agree, because if you look at our last game that Sanchez was imposed, he really messed a lot of.
It was a disaster,
especially his passes.
A disaster.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Almost majority of his passes went to either away or to the opponent.
Yeah.
And if you study Jorgensen, his passes are almost always accurate. And
very
that is
accurate.
very, especially when Enzo Maresca wants to play from the back.
From the back.
The least mistake, he knows that you are going to be punished for it.
Yeah.
So you need somebody who is very solid and cannot make easy mistakes. I see Sanchez passing ball to opponent right in front of our box. They will score you. They will punish you. And that's, I think, it's a good thing that Enzo Maresca begin to change his mind about Sanchez being number one. And in any ways, number two can become number one. So,
so
we don't need to argue about this.
I think Jorgensen has been absolutely amazing for Chelsea in the Conference League. And then at the central defense, I want to see Tosin and Levi Colwill.
Right.
Tosin should come in the right centre back, and then Colwill.
What's your reason with Tosin?
Tosin, he has been consistent in the Conference League, doing so well in the Conference League. We saw that a few days ago against Astana.
Astana, right.
So for me, I think he has merited
he's also one of the very good passers of the ball from the back. He's solid. He's he has that vision for line breaking passes, and that's one thing I always admire.
I think he's a bit aggressive than Badiashile.
Badiashile will always pass the ball backwards.
Exactly.
No matter what, you will bring the ball back.
So and one other quality I love about Tosin is that his aerial ability. He's been absolutely amazing on the aerial ability. So I definitely would love to see him and Levi Colwill. And then of course Cucurella at left back. And then in the midfield, right back should be Malo Gusto, as I mentioned.
Right.
In the midfield, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez.
Noni
Madueke at right wing, Cole Palmer in the middle as the number 10, and then of course Jadon Sancho at left wing, and Nicolas Jackson up front. Yeah, exactly.
But where are you going to put a player like, somebody will ask, a player like João Felix, who is also incredible? I think he still haven't been able to find his place within the squad yet. And I don't know how concerning that is.
João Felix, I think, will have his time really soon. But for now, I even understand he had a problem a few days ago. As to whether he's 100% ready,
fit, right?
It will be a big question. Him and Mudryk. So for me, I think he'll get his time.
Is Chelsea winning this game?
I would say it's going to be tough, but I want to believe Chelsea has a chance
to win
this, to actually, send a signal that we are actually back. This should be a win for Chelsea.
What's your scoreline?
A lot of goals. I need goals, so at least 3-1. 3-1
in favor of Chelsea.
Chelsea, yes.
Right. For me, I equally believe Chelsea can easily win this thing. This game. You remember I told you that there's that thing about this Chelsea team, like, of winning.
Yeah.
They always want to win, whether they played well or not.
Yeah.
They always want to get the 3 points. And going into this game, if they bring on that mentality, definitely they are going to crash this game.
I think so. One of the things I doubt Chelsea will lose.
Right. One of the things I am also looking at is the fact that, because we know how our back is, we should also be very careful with this playing from the back thing.
Yeah.
We shouldn't keep the ball too long at the back.
Yeah.
Once we get the ball pass, let's transition, let's move.
Yeah.
That way you keep your opponent very busy. If you keep them too rested by passing the ball among yourselves. The moment they get the ball, they will come at you and they'll punish. And we all know what Wisa and Mbomo can do. If we give them the opportunity, they will punish us. So we should be very tactful about this particular game and then make sure that we take our chances. Don't bring the ball too much at the back. Play it in the middle, move, attack, and at least 1 or 2 goals will get in and
I think so. And the mentality of the team.
Exactly.
Now I am loving the mentality of the boys.
Exactly.
It is not a fluke to come from a 2-goal down early in a game to win it.
To know
that's
less
an
a team
elite mentality.
than Tottenham Hotspur.
Exactly. That's an elite mentality for me.
Right.
Most of the time, most teams will collapse from there.
No, from 2-0 down, it's gone. The game is gone.
So I'm really for that mentality,
right?
And it will help the team.
Guys. Let us know what your thoughts are regards to this game, Chelsea Brentford, happening tomorrow. And where's it played? Is it at home?
No, it's away.
Away.
Yeah, sorry, it's
home. It's Stamford Bridge. Yes,
Stamford
yes.
So,
it's
and that's another opportunity for us
as well to
yeah, the fans will come. Now they love the team, so
of course they are pouring all out.
I'm sure.
Myself, don't worry. Very soon I'll be at the bridge. We'll all be at the bridge soon too. Watch you guys play and all of that. And let me know what your thoughts are regards to our game, your predictions as well, and your squads as well, who you think should play and who shouldn't play in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching for the first time. And let us know which part of Africa and the world you're watching us from. We'll be glad to see your comment. And until the game, we'll be back with more. Peace.
We out.